Right, two games on Saturday, as we said. Rome, the venue, Italy against Scotland. For a lot of people, it's going to be the handicap, and it's just changed to 21 points. So plenty are favouring maybe an easy Scotland win.
Yeah, I'd like to see that handicap pushed up to about the 24 mark. I think Italy will make it a little bit tougher for this Scotland team. Scotland are boosted by the return of Matt Fagerson, who's got one of the match award in this Six Nations behind him already, and also Hamish Watson, who missed the defeat at home to France. So that's a significant boost to their back row. But they are without Duan van der Merwe, who's suspended for 3 weeks after he was sent off for Worcester. He would have caused absolute carnage against this Italian defence if that behemoth had been allowed to run riot at the Stadio Flaminio. But he's obviously out of the equation. They're still missing Ritchie. They're still missing Sutherland. They've picked up a few key injuries along the way, Scotland. So I don't think morale is particularly high there. And also the Italians, as we know, tend to be a fairly emotional team, an emotional race. And that often works against them. Their heads often go. But I think on this occasion, the emotion will work for them. And the emotion will come from the fact that they're presenting their 9 Test centurions with a special cap before this game. And also for the fact that for the first time ever, these countries will be playing for the Massimo Cucita Cup. If I pronounced that wrongly, I apologise. But he's the former Italian prop, former Scotland scrub coach. And I think there'll be a few tears inside the stadium on Saturday, bearing in mind he lost his life to COVID-19. Emotions will be running high, and I reckon the Azzurri will fire a few shots finally in this championship.
Okay, who are we looking at if we wanted to back a try score in the game?
Yeah, well, Italy have only scored 1, so I will turn a blind eye to them, although I do fancy them to perhaps at least double their points tally for the tournament. They've got 16 so far, so maybe they'll get around that mark in this one game. But it's about time Stuart Hogg got on the board, because I've worked it out. In each of his last 6 nations, he's managed to cross the whitewash on at least one occasion, and that goes back to 2012, his first 6 nations. So in 10 years of playing in the 6 nations, he's always managed to break his duck. He hasn't got one yet. So by the law of averages, I'd imagine Hogg will have the space to weave his magic and get at least one try for Scotland.